Oh, come on. There's a million crosses in there. Someone's broadcasting a sinister message in code. Who's there? Now, back to the task at hand. Making my escape.
So she did what the Dean asked.
Hey! What are you doing up here? Well, I've already worked out a way across. The lab was unsafe. He shouldn't have been working there.
Of course. I'm always here for you.
Here's one.
People don't see what they aren't looking for.
Foiled at the last moment by a rusty screw.
I know what you've done.
And all this barely a year after what happened to Henry.
Our three intrepid adventurers made their escape across the graveyard on the far side of town. Behind the twin peaks of Arthurton, the sun began to rise, but this night had not yet ended. Beneath them, the ground shook and grumbled. Deep in the bowels of Arthurton, something stirred.
She was definitely acting weird earlier.
Shafts of moonlight shone through cracks in the ceiling. Could Susie have played a part in the Dean's death?
Animals and numbers. Animals and numbers. Where are Gail's glasses? It's foggy out there tonight. Sometimes even family. It's the face of a badger. That's unusual.
And so, she took a deep breath.
Fine! He has burn marks on his hand. That doesn't quite add up. Let me give this some more thought.
They haven't broken you yet.
Was this a terrible accident? Or worse?
So was the Glatz family involved in Zazer's research? I can't move it. Racked with guilt, he confessed and begged for her forgiveness.
It's a Strasberry tradition. That's because it's not a place.
But be careful.
And no mention of electrocution. It's not as good as mine, but at least it works.
Of course. Just give me a moment.
Worried you're being poisoned by a mad uncle? I don't need a sidekick. And I know who killed Dean Strasberry.
Instead, she had ruined everything.
Jenny, can't say I'm surprised to find you here.
It was a simple scheme. If this is really your lab,
I know.
it could be this case just got more. Go, Jenny! And not a little kid.
Good luck, Jenny.
Oh dear.
There must be a way to fix this.
After you interrupted the Reverend's eulogy,
He was a stern and humorless man who placed honor, tradition, and the law above all else. Immensely wide, unfathomably deep. Crossing the chasm would be Jenny's most challenging obstacle yet. Despite surviving her fall without so much as a broken bone, she was a maverick, not a monster.
Time marches on, and we must do our best to adapt.
It's the only way this scene can end. The ending the book deserves.
Well, I'll just have to get it down the old-fashioned way.
No, you never forget the first time you see a dead body.
Arthur Twinian workmanship at its finest. This is feeling more and more like a crime scene. I can explain everything on the way.
Julie Leclue had definitely been here.
I can't move it by force alone.